Koei Espresso booth. I got a little bit too excited there for my own good. My name is Phil Hirsch, and joining me is my colleague. That's right, Dave Fiorazzo. We're going to be doing a quick little demonstration, something we have every day, fruits and vegetables, but we're going to show you a healthier way to make it without causing any damage. So, take it away, Dave. Thank you. You ready? Oh, right now Dave is actually placing tomatoes inside the high-speed processor, and you know what? I don't trust those. It gets a little bit rainy in here sometimes, so you have to watch out for those flying tomatoes. It's like being at a Gallagher concert, if you know what I mean. Now, notice how long it's taking for that to fill up? That's really quite something. That's a lot of tomatoes Dave's using, but there's a reason for it. Again, high-speed blade is causing a lot of heat, friction, and everything else, so you've got tomatoes pretty much flying everywhere, if you catch my drift. Also, that is about 90 decibels. That's pretty loud, louder than the average conversation, depending on who you're talking to. Talking to Chris Matthews, maybe not so loud. In this case, this is amazing. Look at the mess it is leaving behind. By the way, that also uses about 2,000 RPMs, or 10 times the energy as our Koei JuicePresso. I think we're good. Are we good, Dave? All right. Good. Fantastic. Okay, beautiful. I can put away my umbrella. I feel much better. Okay, now we're going to take this glass, again, same tomatoes, no trickery. Maybe we have people here who pay very close attention to detail. If you see the glass starting to change before your eyes, please let us know. Okay, we appreciate that. Okay, now what we're going to do now, we are going to make, again, the same tomatoes with our Koei JuicePresso. It's really simple. So watch this, okay? Just going to turn this on, just like that. We're going to take our tomatoes. Again, my hands are clean. I did use Purell, I promise. All right? Still smells like Purell, as you can tell. And look how much faster the tomato juice comes out. Again, I'm placing the tomatoes inside our hopper. And what's happening is, ladies and gentlemen, the tomatoes are being squeezed and extracted, and the juice is coming out faster. It flows so effervescently. I love that word. I just had to throw it in there. And look at that instant tomato juice. Now, remember I asked you, gentlemen and ladies, if you saw anything unusual? Andy, how are you doing today, sir? You look a little perplexed. Guess what? There we go. We have another cup. We're going to make actually more tomatoes. Does anyone notice that there's been a change?
Separating.
Why is it separating? That is a very good question, Louise. How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you.
All right. So you work for the Gourmet Gift Gallery. All right. Nice. Excellent. Well, there's a reason why it does separate, folks. You see, first of all, the high-speed processor uses... Oh, check this out. The high-speed processor here uses a metal blade. And what's happening is the metal blade causes friction, which causes heat, which in turn destroys the enzymes and nutrients in those tomatoes. It's a big, big problem. Well, there we go. Look at that. We stuffed it. It didn't even flow over. Look at that, folks. I'm focused. That's a beautiful thing. So because of that, it's going to have separation and discolor. Not a good thing. Now, look at the difference between the tomato juice made with the Koei JuicePresso. In fact, we're going to give out some samples. So you guys are going to try them right now. I've got Dave here who's going to pour some. So there is a difference. How did we have that? Well, let me explain to you another aspect right over here. The leftovers. Look at the leftovers in the high-speed processor. Did you notice how messy it is? Look at this, folks. Fewer leftovers were yielded in the Koei JuicePresso in comparison. And by the way, these are much drier. So nothing is wasted. How many of us here like to use the leftover pulp to make food with? You know, you could use it on pizza, sun-dried tomatoes, or as we like to say, salsa. That is right. Here is the technology, folks. We call this SES, Smart Extraction System. This is patented in over 40 countries around the world. That's the uniqueness of it. It's almost like an instant squeezer. You know the old-fashioned squeezers that you have? This turns, and as this semi-permanent screw turns, it's slowly extracting and pressing the juice without causing the damage that we saw here on our high-speed processor. That's called SES. You know what we call this, sir? SOS. That's right, your fruits and veggies are going to need a lot of help. By the way, anyone can wash this. Easy to disassemble. Children, adults, anyone alike. You ever try washing one of these? You see how sharp this is? Folks, I had a professor who worked at Berkeley. He actually tried to wash one of these. You know what happened to him? He teaches shorthand. So yeah, you got to be really careful when that happens. Okay, now, we are going to, thank you very much. Somebody got that joke. I appreciate that. I worked on it all week. Okay. How are we going to now make orange juice? You know what? We are not going to disassemble this. I kid you not. I am now going to take water. I'm going to pour it in our hopper. Watch what happens. Thank you very much, Dave. Check this out. Dave is going to try and disassemble our high-speed processor. Now, I can walk, I can talk, I can tweet. Never thought I'd say that. And look at that, folks. We are just simply cleaning out our Koei JuicePresso simply by adding water into it. What a concept, folks. Talk about saving time, talk about saving money and efficiency. You know what that looks like? A scene out of the movie Saw. That's right, scary. That's what I say. So, watch this. We are all done here. Now I'm going to make you some delicious orange juice. Have you folks ever tried fresh squeezed tomato juice? Yes or no? You are in for a treat. Sir, you're going to feel like $1,000,000. Right this way. We got samples for you right here. And check this out. Now we are going to make delicious orange juice. So I'm actually going to take a fresh glass as we speak. Or we can use that one. That'll be absolutely fine because it's all clean. Check this out. We went from tomato juice to orange juice in a New York minute, even though we're in Chicago. But don't tell anybody. It's a beautiful thing. It is really incredible. And again, folks, this is the most efficient way you can juice. How many of us here have one of those old-fashioned juicers that you got to hand squeeze? You see my friend Dave over here? He was on the disabled list because he suffered from juicer's elbow. 2 months he couldn't even make a phone call. He couldn't tweet. How embarrassing is that? Well, guess what? Because of this, look how the juice just comes out naturally. Again, it is incredible. We place it right in the hopper, just like we did with the tomatoes, and you have all natural juice, folks. This is, by the way, 65% more body absorbent than your fruits and vegetables that are raw. How about that? It only takes 15 minutes to digest. Come to think of it, in 15 minutes, I could save 15% or more on my car insurance. But I digress. Anyways, we're going to fill this up for you. We're going to give out samples for you guys in just a moment. So remember, folks, this is the healthiest way to juice and have your foods. For Dave Fiorazzo, I'm Phil Hirsch. We're here with Koei JuicePresso. If you have any questions, we have business cards available from our reps. Not to mention on the other side, we have a virtual catalog where you can have delicious recipes. Right this way, folks, delicious samples for you. Orange juice, tomato juice, we got it all. How are you doing today, Jude? Hey, Jude, you ever get that a lot? You must be a Beatles fan. Okay.
Absolutely not anymore.
Oh, that's okay. Hey, Jude. All right, there we go. Don't be afraid.
영상 찍혀 있는 게 애들이 너무 많아서 그때부터 계속 달라요 이게.
It tastes so better. That's right. Folks, we have it for you right here. Thank you. Koei JuicePresso. We make it all. We sing. Hey, Mr.